Good morning, my Stitchy friends, and welcome to my channel Stitcha-Rella. And it's a surprise. Yes, we are starting with Beady Monday. We are doing beaded cross stitch on Ada. So I worked a bit on this one this weekend. I think I'm struggling a bit with the tension. I don't know if it's right, because that first one is now looser, you know. Now I want it, I see it looser, so I really want it to be tighter. I just want to tighten it from this side and then pull everything through. There you go. Right, so I have done a bit of this on the other side, and guess what? Yes, I did do cross country. And I don't know if I'm doing it too stiff or too loose, or mine's definitely not too loose. I am using double thread. So I found a way of doing this half lying down. I'm lying down, so that is not a problem. And I'm actually enjoying it. It does take a bit longer than your normal stitches, but as you can see, I've got a beaded cross stitch on Ada. Now I have received this one from my friend Liz. There's a shop on AliExpress that sells these specific ones, and they are just amazing. Remember, beaded cross stitch is much more expensive than normal cross stitch. So don't think, just hold on, there you go. Don't think, oh, okay, it's going to be cheap, because lots of people are coming back to me and they're saying, alright, but did you see what this place asked, and did you see what beaded cross stitch is expensive if you buy the right stuff. It's not cheap. Not cheap at all. So you see, I pull and then I hold it there so I don't lose the tension. And I've got the bucket with the beads here on top of my chest because I'm half lying down. And then I'm stitching like this. On the other side, I've beaded about 200 beads already, cross country, but they are like pulling for me on a, they're kind of pulling, you know what I mean? So we're going to work on that and see how it goes. Because I take one color at a time. I don't take a lot of colors. I do cross country. And it does work. But I just want to try and see if I do it like this, if it's not going to work out better even. You know, if I do straight lines. So I'm also testing the waters here. I've never done a big one like this. But it is fun. It takes a while, but it's fun. I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Lola, sorry guys. Lola, no. Off there. Lola. She never goes on my computer. Hey. Naughty Lola. So I unpacked all those cross stitches. I must start filming. I have not filmed it yet. I haven't had the stamina. I think that's what you call it. Because I can't do it where I normally record. I'm going to put a table, I'm going to go through all the generic ones, and then I'll go through the other ones so you see all the cross stitches. Like I said, it's 820 plus. That is only brand new ones, it's not touched. That is not included my VIPs and the ones I've already done and blah 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 blah. Now there was someone commenting on my post, if I don't like them I must give them to her. I won't have so many if I don't like them. I really, really love them. That's why I have them. But you always get that one person, right? I am going to take out a few hundred of them, and I am changing my membership. So the membership, there's 3 ladies that is part of the one membership. That one's not going to be valid. I will speak to them personally if they can up. I'm trying to up them to the all-inclusive membership. It's not expensive, people. The membership in your money, it works out to about $10 or $11 per month. And I will do a lot of giveaways. We're going to do lives on the memberships. That will be the perks of being a member of the channel, and everyone's gonna have the same perks. So there's only one. So if you go to memberships and you comply, please don't go to the level 1 membership. There's an all-inclusive membership I opened up there, and if you're not sure, please ask me first, because I'm gonna close that membership with the 3 members. I just need to talk to them to shift them up. I don't know if I can. They must upgrade from their side. I want to close that, so it's a 1 for all. There's no tiers, nothing. There's a all for one membership, and it works out $10 or $11 a month. And yeah, by doing that, you're helping me out. As you know, I do this for a living. We do not get paid much, so I have to do something to yeah, you know what I mean. I'm gonna have to do something. Alright, so let's have a look here. Oh, and I was not nasty, but I don't know how far people's brains go. Sorry, I'm actually flipping annoyed. I'm not nasty. But that, what a stupid comment. I'm sorry, it's stupid. If you don't like them, give them to me. Why would I have so many? It's because I like them. I'm sorry, I'm just annoyed. Yeah. With that specific comment, I think you always get that person that works on the last nerve you have. But in any way. I don't know. I say it like it is. Sorry, I'm going to tell you how I feel, because that is just the most stupid or common comment I've ever seen. Okay. There you go. It's easy just to give. I work my butt off for these things, man. Sorry. Yeah, so, but I'm gonna give a lot away. There will be 3 to 4 giveaways a month. I must just get the members. I can't just give it away if I don't have enough members. It needs to cover the shipping cost. I cannot afford to cover that at all. So, yeah. As you can see, as I work here, it does the same thing. It pulls it, it's not equal, okay? But I saw yesterday when I work with the beads, when I go to the next row or when I fill it in and you do it and you push them, then they do come right. So it's a bit annoying when you don't get them straight. But when you do the next row or the next piece, they do go straight. Because that was an annoying part of yesterday. I was trying to figure out how to get them perfectly straight. It doesn't matter what you do. They don't go perfectly straight until you fill in all the spaces around them. So you see, they go like they go. And this is typical what the 801s do. I love the 801s. I really love them. Oh, that one was in the wrong space. That doesn't help at all now, does it? That is another color. That must go through to there. There you go. Now we've got that one. Alright. So, yeah. Today I will do some unboxings as well. I won't do them. I must just edit them. I haven't got a chance yet. I feel a bit better. If I move too much and stuff, I still don't feel well, but I can feel I'm on the mend. I just want to be totally healed now. I'm a bit annoyed by trying. I know it's still early. I know you guys say I must give it time to heal. I know that. I know. But I'm quite annoyed because I want to get up and do things, and I want to drive, and I want to do. I'm just annoyed with myself, and then I get silly comments that annoys me more. But it's alright. Sorry, I'm maybe just a bit edgy. I don't know. I'm human. Don't tell me no one of you get edgy. Never. But everyone does. I know most people record, and they always. I've looked at videos, and people are just always so happy. They're always happy. But I'm also a happy person. But when I'm annoyed, I'm going to tell you I'm annoyed. I cannot be happy 100% of the time. Yes, 90% of the time. I don't know. You see, so the beading takes a bit longer, but it's very satisfying to see how it gets together. I will, when I end it off, I will show you the little piece I've done as well. You see, you push them, they go together. They're just not as straight as I want them to be. That's quite annoying when that happens. Wrong hole. Alrighty then. Lola! Lola is working on my other nerve today. She keeps getting on my keyboard. She's not allowed there. Lols! Naughty today. She was naughty last night. I didn't sleep very well. I'll tell you guys why. Oh, I hope you could see. I didn't check there. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I hope everything is there. So, as I fall asleep every time last night, she got the zoomies. She was on top of me, on the bottom of me, and then cats fought and she scratched my whole stomach open. I have this long scratch over my stomach. She didn't mean it. I didn't fight with her, but they had a fight, and unfortunately, she was on top of me when she jumped and she hooked me. So that also happened. Well, you can hear how happy I am about it. I must see now what happened here. Okay. Let's get all of it together and get this ready again. I hope I recorded everything. If there's bits missing, sorry. But I will make sure. Oh, I will see if I can get it all there. Yeah, I don't know. They're not all very, straight. Do you find that? Do you get that? And if you do, I know there's people with much more experience than me in this. Any advice will be appreciated. But I have tried working looser, but the looser, when the beads can move, I don't like it. So I know I can work looser, but I don't like it. I like to have it stiff, stiff, stiff. The looser, it's just not stable for me. It doesn't feel stable. This is not like the check beads. This is very big against that. Those are smaller. So with the Ada, it's difficult, but I still like it. To get it straight, straight, straight. So when we see it get together, we'll see if it looks pretty or not, right? Oh, guys, guess what? School holidays are starting on Wednesday. What a relief, right? Today Margaret's here. It's also nice when Margaret's here. The house always smells like flowers when she's here. With all the lavender potpourri cleaning stuff I get, she uses it. And then it just smells so nice. Just so nice. Tomorrow we'll do Angelic Tuesdays again. And today we're doing Beady Mondays if you've missed that. See, I hold it. Every time I go through for tension, I hold it there. Because they do pull and they go loose and they hang, and I like them stiff, stiff, stiff. Please, all the experience, I think Jennifer, you're a very experienced beaded cross stitcher. Give me some advice, please. I like the 2 threads with this because it's big beads and it's 11 count Ada. So it makes it more stable for me. I'm scared they go loose. And then give me advice on if you don't mind, your tension. So I really like my tension to be stiff, stiff, stiff. But it doesn't go straight, straight, straight. It doesn't matter what I do. So that's kind of annoying. Mike just came down, so when he gets out there, I want to say hi. I've been watching Korean drama series. How cool is that? I've been enjoying that. All the Korean drama series, it's series on Netflix. I'm loving it. I'm really loving it. Keeps me entertained. Oh, there you go. Just hold on, Mike. Will you please make some tea?
Sorry?
Will you please make some tea? Hey? You didn't answer me.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm asking and I don't hear no answer. I'm like, oh no, what's the answer now? In the mood for tea. Hope I didn't moan too much. I miss you guys. I just want to get up to my physical form just to feel top notch to do everything. I wanted to start recording that some of those things. That is quite a long video. I wanted to do some of it today, but it's not happening today. But it will happen in the week. I hope I can finish that whole thing in the week. It's going to take overnight to probably flip and download. Because it's a it's going to be a massive video. Yeah. Am I still in frame? I hope so. Because, okay, let's just hold this. You see, some of them are right, some of them are a bit skew. I don't think it needs to be. I would love it to be perfect. Quite obviously, it's not going to be perfect because of the tension. But this is my first big one. So please, any advice, any tips, please. I'm here to hear it. Tell me where you made mistakes, why, what happened. I would love to hear it. But now Mondays we are gonna bead it cross stitch. And then we'll see how it goes. This one was, like I said, it's very expensive. So my friend Liz got it for me. She's got the same one. She also works very neatly. But I don't know about this tension. I don't know. It's weird when you have to work to a certain tension, but you like it to be stiff. I don't know. Please, because I don't know. Let me know. You see, that tension, I need it to be stiff. I can't let it be anything but. Now this side of the tiger is supposed to be blue like on the picture, so there is definite clearly color differences in the picture and in the beads. I hope the beads are going to look nice because you put a lot of work in it. I've seen other people's beaded stitches, man, made me jelly. So what did I have to do? I must do this. Okay, so let's see here. I'm actually gonna do this in another row maybe, or another type of thread, so we make progress. There we go. Just wanna see how far I get that. My thread's getting too short here, wait. Okay. Let's just see. That was a boo-boo. Tell me about your weekend. Tell me what you're busy with. Remember Friday. Friday is the 22nd. That is the last day you can put your progress on that pins. Your progress on your normal stitches, all of them. And then there is a different one. So there's two different ones. There's one specific for Ambilight, your progress. And then one for all your other cross stitches. So please remember, Friday is D-Day, and then it's over because I'm going to close that down. I'm going to work on those videos. I'm going to do it this weekend. So Friday is D-Day. Please remember. Okay, I am struggling because my thread is short. I want to do this one and one more underneath. There you go. There you are. Alrighty then, I will see you in a second. Alrighty then, let's continue with this. So now the second row is not as easy as the first row. I can't just man. So hold on, my threads are not right now. It hooked now, they uneven. Just give me a chance to fix them here. Alright, so the second row is not as easy as the first row. So I can't put it in and go directly to the top because there is, I'm gonna try, but it's a bit more challenging because there's already something on the top. So let's see what we can do. Yeah, I can still do it. Let's do it. A bit more challenging, but let's do it. So I just want to say how I experienced this. It's much slower. It is very therapeutic. I love it's relaxing. I love the relaxing part of it. The only part that really annoys me is the part that I can't get them perfectly straight. And I am doing it right, but the perfectly straight is just not in the books for me at the moment. But they're not too bad. But as you go further, they do fall in place. I saw, like yesterday, but I did cross country. Oh, that's even harder, but we'll see how it goes. I'll experiment and see until I get it to a point where I'm comfortable with it, you know. That's with all new things. You must experiment and get it to a point where you're happy with it. Concentrating here, when I pick up that bead, they're small, and there you go. The way I sit, I must concentrate on what I'm doing. Oh, they don't look too bad. They actually look fine, just fine. We'll see how this goes. And there we are. Oh, yeah, no, this is nice. Looks like it works a bit better when you don't do cross country. But the problem with that is then you must have buckets and buckets and buckets and buckets of beads that you must choose from, and I'm not very keen on that. I like to go color by color. I don't want to use hundreds and thousands of different beads. So I'll work and I'll see how it comes out, but I think it's gonna come out nice in any way, right? The only way we will see is to just do it and carry on. There you go. This Ada is extremely thick and hard still. Lola is lying on the bed. She's gonna sleep the whole day after last night's shenanigans. Little naughty cat. She was like a little baby last night, keeping mommy awake, zooming all over the place. Just being an healthy little cat. She's not little anymore. I must tell you, I read an article because I thought, like, I know dog years are 7 years against human years, blah, blah, blah. You know the whole story. So I went to see what cat years are. Oh, and you will be surprised. You will be surprised. This is what I read. Okay, so I might be wrong. It's not my facts. This is what I've read. Now, cat years, the first year of a cat year is equal to 15 human years. The second year of a cat year is equal to 10 human years. Every year after that is 7 human years. So if I work that out, my poor little Lola is already 60 years old. She's only 7 human years. It's almost 8. But 7 human years. Oh my word. So I was actually Googling it for a reason. Because Lola is getting grey hair. You know, Lola is a tuxedo, so she's got white patches, but she is not black, black, black. She's a tuxedo. But now everywhere she's getting little white and grey hairs. And I thought, oh, what's wrong? What's wrong with my beloved cat? And it's nothing. She's just getting old. But she can zoom around. Don't worry about the age. She's like a 3-year-old at night. I remember when my bed was in front of my curtains. And it actually then, at night I was sleeping and suddenly I felt the Lola landing on my face. Remember I told you that happened to me a few times last year. My bed was in another position. See, if you squish them, they come right. Yeah, so she climbed up. It was also zooming episodes. Climb up the curtains, then fall right onto her mommy's face. Luckily, I'm not sleeping in front of a curtain anymore. Last night was hectic. That's alright, it's alright. We're here today, that's all that matters. Come on. Here you go. You see what I mean? But if you do this, they're fine. So it's just in the beginning, we can shift them right. I would rather have them stronger and a little bit skew than too loose and I can't do anything. Remember, this must be washed and dried. It's going to go through a process as well. So I would rather have strength. Like I said, I am using 2 threads. To make it even stronger, double threads. The one is not strong enough for me, I'm sorry. Not strong at all. It's easier when you use double threads as well to do a start. The endings I do very strong. It's not normal. You must find a way to make it very strong for you in the back. You can't just put it through a few. They will come loose. The beads are heavy. So I knot it and I carry on there. There's no ways. I won't even get it loose. The only way you get it loose if one of them breaks and everything falls apart. There is no way. Okay, so look, if you do that, everything's fine. I am planning on stitching today. I hope that works out for me. Please keep thumbs up for me. Hold your thumbs for me. That I actually do get some stitchy time in. I am deprived. Really, really deprived. I hope I didn't come over too angry in the beginning of this video, but I was annoyed. It's like, you know, people don't think. Common sense. Common sense is it's common sense. That's all I say. If you have it, you have it. If you don't, I don't know. I just don't know. A special shout out to my mom overseas, Jane. I hope you had a magnificent birthday. I love you very, very much. Jane had her birthday this weekend. And my mind was there, my thoughts were with you, Jane. Hope you had a splendid birthday. Mama overseas. Yes. Ooh, there you go. Alright, am I still in frame yet? You know I will cry if I'm doing this and I'm out of frame because, oh no. I actually found this position is actually not too bad at all to sit in. I do not like to sit at the table and stitch. It's not comfortable. I found a way that's comfortable for me. I think everyone's got the right to find comfortable ways to stitch. The beads is in like a little bucket. Look at this. And I keep it on top of my chest and I'm lying backwards so it can't fall off. It's stable. And as I go, just grab a bead and carry on. I found this very, very, very comfortable actually. I'll probably do this again, like so. But sitting by the table and cross-stitching is not my way of having fun at all. I'm not going to sit at the table and cross-stitch, and you guys know with the frame, everything's even longer. Frame takes longer. What did I do? Am I being a nana now? Yeah, I'm being a real nana. Okay, wait. I must go out here. There you go. And then I go to that one. I asked Mike when he picks up the kids to just stop at the shop and get me some tomatoes. I'm dying for tomato. All our tomatoes is finished, and I'm in the mood for a toast, a slice of toast with like butter and tomato with lots of salt and pepper. I've told you guys before, I love toast with tomato and salt and pepper and butter. So I'm in the mood for that. He's going to pick up the kids, then he's going to stop. Just get me a packet of tomatoes before I die. I won't die, that's a bit stupid. I must also go and bath now. I find that if the kids are not here and I bath in the mornings, then I don't have to wait so long for warm water in the evenings. Sometimes I do it in the evenings, but I find doing it in the mornings is very nice because then I've got all the hot water to myself. It's probably funny to you guys. But I love hot water when I bath. So there you go. Oh, guys, you know Alex needs a new school jacket again. He's got a school jacket, but he needs another one. What did I do here? This is not right. This is wrong. Hold on. Okay, I made a boo-boo, sorry. Yeah, he's got one, but he needs two because he wears it every day of his life. And you know, boys, he's 13, so I can't wash and get it dry in a day when he keeps wearing it. And yeah, the hormones, it gets stinky. I wear it every day. It's a formal jacket. So that's another thing on my case again. So I need to do that when I can. I just saw a message came through before I started recording again. Abby got a merit for netball, so I want to go and see what that's about. I actually just started and I saw it came through on my phone. I'm like, no way. If I don't record now, it's going to be later, and I don't want to do it later. I want to do it right now because I want to get at least 3 videos out today. I want to get this one out, and I want to get 2 unboxings out. So no. Let's just do this first. Hope you guys tell me what you think of this. Is this okay with you? I love this. I really want to finish this. I know a lot of you are doing beaded cross stitch. Ooh, that's not... what am I doing, people? No, man. I've picked up 2 beads without noticing it. Yeah. This thread, I wonder if you can get them in South Africa, but it's extremely thick. It's almost line. It's very thick thread. You get a whole spool of it. So I think on a spool like that, it's about 1,000 meters. Look at that. You see? But it's thick. It's not your sewing thread at all. No. It is thick. So very, very strong product this. There you go. Guys, and Abby hasn't nothing's happening now for 5 days. 5 days she hasn't shown any shaky symptoms and stuff, so it's 5 days. But they think it's hormonal because it started when she became a lady, and the shaking starts right before. So we don't know. They think it's hormonal, but they can't pick anything up. So we'll see how that goes. I'm keeping book of everything. I have to. It's a worry. And I have received the email. I don't know. Is it truth? Oh yeah, now I must answer the email. You know who you are that spoke to me about the epilepsy and stuff. She's been tested. She's done a sleeping epilepsy test as well. They call it EE. It's not EEG, EE something, but it's a brainwave. So they put it on, and she kept it on for 2 days and 2 nights. So now she did that in hospital. She did it. Absolutely nothing picked up. So yes, I have received the mail. I carefully read it. They have done the sleeping brainwave test because we wanted to exclude everything or test for everything, and that's what makes it so difficult, because no one knows. Not even the specialist knows. No one knows, and it's hectic. It's hectic thinking about something is happening to my child and no one knows. Normally you think, okay, everything's cool. The doctor will know, or the specialist will know. Well, in this case, they don't know. They just don't know. They're sitting with their hands in their hair. They do not know. But, you know, everything plays out for a reason. We'll see soon what's happening. My kids begged me for a braai this weekend. I want to start driving next week. I think it's enough time. Next week it's 4 weeks. So I think I can start driving short distances. I am going to go nuts, because I have tried this weekend doing things and then I don't feel well afterwards. But I'm taking it slow, don't worry. I'm not doing too much, but I'm pushing it a bit here and there to see if I can or if I can't. Well, this weekend I got sick. I went into like profusely sweating and stuff and almost passing out. But it's because I did a bit too much. I am extremely bored, and sometimes I can't stitch. But I did the last few days. I stitch a little bit. It gets more and more and more. And today I'm full on in the stitchy mood. So that is a good thing. It seems that I am then better, or getting much better. I'm very happy about that. Right, I'm gonna do a few more, and then I want to get this video to you, and I want to know what you think. Please, any advice, comments is welcome. I can learn something new every day. No one's perfect, no one knows everything, so please, all comments are just welcome. Please, please, please tell me what you think of this. Tell me if you have advice on this. I will actually appreciate it very much. I like that. I am going to do a few more here. That one still. Yes, I do cross country with this as well. I know a lot of people's gonna be against it, but that's just the way I do it. We will see how it comes out, right? Because it needs to be fun. The thing is, I don't strive for perfection. I would like to be perfect while I'm having fun, but I do not strive for perfection here. I strive to make a decent thing, but still have fun. Because as soon as it's not fun anymore, what's going to happen? Then I don't want to do it. That is just how I work. I'm put together like that. If it's not fun, then why do it? Then I don't have to do it anymore. Alright guys, this is how far we are going for Beady Monday number 1. Now, I really hope you enjoyed this. If not, tell me. If you did, please tell me. Let me know what you think, please. I just want to do this. You see, I go in there and then I twist it. So I make knots. Because with this, you cannot not make knots. Look out there. Then I go in there. And then, before I pull everything through, I make a knot. So I knot it. There's no way this can go anywhere. Alright, that is it for today. I hope you had a lovely, lovely time. Sorry about my moaning in the beginning. You know me. When it happens, it must come out. Look at this. I've done this already. So I've done a bit on the side, but I'll show you this and another. In my Stitcha update, I'll show it to you as well. You must have a lovely time wherever you are in the world. Morning, evening, whatever time it is. I will speak to you tomorrow again. Lots of love, Stitcha-Rella.